couldn't go get myself something to eat without showing y'all this. This is right past my hotel, right off the highway. Just pull off and enjoy this. Couldn't help myself. And for some reason, this reminds me of Pirates of the Caribbean. The big rocks and the water there, the ocean. Just made me think of the movie, but it's gorgeous either way. Here's the other side. Big old seagulls walking around. These suckers are huge. They're thinking maybe I got something to eat for them, but I don't even have something to eat for myself. And there's some sitting on that rock out there too. You know, it's just a really pretty view. I can't get over this. Yes, that's Paul Bunyan and Babe. We're officially in the woods. I made it to my hotel. It's called Motel Trees in, I hope I'm saying this right, Klamath, California. Just wanted to show you a little bit of my room here because it's cute. It's got the trees back behind the headboard. Hopefully we're gonna see a lot of awesome trees pretty soon. I've seen some on the way over, hoping to see some bigger trees. But now, I don't know, when I first came in I thought this room is being used, but I think they did that on purpose. I'm not sure why, but maybe that's a thing, I don't know. Or maybe they just forgot to tuck it in. I don't know. But no, it's clean. The floors are freshly vacuumed. Oh, there's my new buddy. Got a microwave, refrigerator, closet area back there, coffee. And a nice big bathroom. And it is really nice. And a really nice shower. So yeah, this is gonna be my home for a couple of days. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna have to try to take my picture with Paul Bunyan and Babe over here. I don't know how, but I'll see if I can make it work. Y'all, Paul Bunyan, he's big and he's got a big old hairy chest. And there's a bear. And here's Babe, and Babe Babe's every bit of Babe is big. Let me just put it that way. Oh, that's awesome. Says he weighs 30,000 pounds. Babe does. And Paul Bunyan, does it say how much he weighs? 30,000 pounds. He is 49 feet tall. That's cool. See if I can set up my tripod and get a picture. Hello. So me and Bernice, yes, this is a new development. This is Bernice, since she came from Bernie Falls. We're having a good time here at the Redwood National Forest. I'm looking at the stuff behind me because it's gorgeous. So, just like the Grand Canyon, you are going to have to come here to see this for yourself, or it's just, video just does not do it justice at all. Oh man, I think Bernice wants to stay. I think I may just have to stay with her out here. I don't blame you, Bernice, but I think we gotta go. I'm sad too. Just had to admire it all over again. I'm at the Forest Cafe. It's in the same parking lot as my hotel room, Motel Trees. And I just have to show you some of this decor in here. Okay, so they've got it like we're underwater, and all you can see is the little duck feet coming out of the ceiling. There's a fish. A bunch of duck feet. This is the other half of the restaurant. There's an eagle with a baby. He's carrying a baby eagle. We're gonna walk into the forest now. See if we can find a hidden beach. I'm looking for a beach, not a bear. Let me just make that clear. Haven't made it yet. This looks like a scene out of Jurassic Park. Found a creek. It's getting thicker. I hear the ocean getting close. These are pretty treacherous. So, gotta watch what I'm doing here. Hang on. Oh yeah. Wow. Looks secluded. But can we get over this mess? You know, look at this. Basically, a secluded beach. There's like 2 other people out here. It's gorgeous. I still can't get over it. This reminds me of a Pirates movie. It just does. That hike through the woods, it was worth it. Found a little cove back here. It's my new buddies. So I just took a shower and I'm keeping it real. This is a vlog, so it is what it is. I just wanted to close out this video and tell you that you need to come here and experience the Redwood Forest, the Redwood State Parks. Whichever one you go to, you're going to see something phenomenal. The video, again, just like I said about the Grand Canyon, it does it absolutely no justice. You cannot tell from the video or the pictures of these trees just how gigantic they are. I took some still photos where I was standing next to one of the trees, and I'm going to post that on my Instagram account, and you'll kind of get the scale of the trees from that. But because of the way my phone is oriented when I take videos to post them to YouTube, I have to film horizontally, and it's hard to get the whole scope of the tree in these videos. So please subscribe, or please go on and follow me on Instagram. Also subscribe, please do. That helps. But I want to tell you what trails I took today. I went to the Jedidiah Smith Redwood State Park, and I did the Stout Grove Trail, which is not even a mile trail. And if you are looking for an easy walk, or hike, if you would even call it a hike, do Stout Grove for sure. It's a really easy walk to see some really big trees. That is a really nice trail, and it's an easy trail. There are a couple of different trails that splinter off of Stout Grove that you can take, which I did do. That's a little more challenging because you're going uphill, but you can stay on the Stout Grove loop and see a lot of big, beautiful trees. I also went down the road a little piece from Stout Grove and took the Mill Creek Trail to the Grove of Titans. Phenomenal. Okay, I highly recommend. The Grove of Titans trail in and of itself that's only maybe a little over a mile trail. Mill Creek runs about 7 miles, but just remember, you don't have to go the whole length of the trail. You can always go as far as you want, turn around, and come back, which I did do on Mill Creek Trail. I got to the Grove of Titans by the Mill Creek Trail. Once I got to the Grove of Titans, I turned around and came back. But I just wanted to mention that before I got here, I was super nervous about finding things, super nervous about being in a little passenger car because I didn't know how the roads would be in the park. And I can tell you that there's no cell phone service. You might catch it every now and then, maybe a little bit here and there in the park, but just bet on not having any, so your GPS map is not really going to work. My suggestion is to print out your maps before you leave, or go to one of the visitor centers here and get some information and get a map. Stuff is really easy to find.
I can tell you that once you turn off the main road to get to some of these trailheads like Stout Grove or Mill Creek, they are very narrow roads. They're graveled roads. They're a little bit rough, but you can go in a passenger car. I was kind of afraid that that would be an issue, but it was not. As long as you take it easy and slow, you'll be completely fine if you're in a passenger car. So just be mindful that, like I said, these trailhead roads are very narrow, and it's kind of one of those things where you have to cruise at a very safe speed because people come in the opposite direction. There's not room a lot of times for two people to pass at one time. You've got to pull over and somebody's got to decide who's going to go first because these trees are right by the road. Or there's drop offs, or there's ditches, or, creeks, and you have to be very mindful and move over and be courteous to people on these roads. I wasn't expecting that. I didn't know it was going to be like that. So just FYI on that. But trust me, it might seem uh, stressful, but it's okay. It really is. If I can do it in a Honda Civic, you can do it too. So um, I hope that was helpful. Just a little bit of information, just stuff I was kind of worried about before getting here and actually doing it. Some of that stuff made me nervous, but once I got in there and got to the trails and saw what it was really like, it was fun. It really was. So don't be scared to do it. Come out here and experience these trees in the forest. It's magical. It's like being in a Star Wars movie. I wasn't looking for Bigfoot out here. Sorry, Bernice. I was looking for Ewoks. So, yeah, so it was beautiful. Highly recommend. You must do this at least once in your lifetime. It's great. In these little towns around here, you can get food, you can, shop, and outside of the parks. Um, Again, just be mindful. Cell phone service is very spotty in certain locations and non existent in others. This motel that I'm staying in Klamath, Motel Trees, they do have Wi Fi, but it's not that great. So just remember that when you come to some place like this, you're in the woods, you're in the mountains, you're going to have to disconnect just a little bit. So it's okay. It's actually great. So, anyway, I will see you on the next adventure. We are going to turn around now and head back to Texas. So, there'll be a couple more stops, and then who knows after that. So, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to see where we go next.